Anyways, it was really tight living at this point in the trailer park, and we was dirt poor. And I didn't even think about it. Because, like, oh, everyone else has nice shoes. Why could I have nice shoes? Blah, blah, blah. It hasn't hit me yet. Like, oh, we're poor. Everyone else at our school is not poor. Well, hello. Welcome back to my channel. Today is Monday. No, Tuesday. Tuesday. I forgot how life stream Mondays now. And it's Tuesday. And, guys, it's actually nice outside today for the first time in a while. It's nice. It's not snowy. It's not raining. Well, it's kind of raining, but something cool happened today. And I'll have to show you that here in a minute. But, anyways, guys. Let's get this sister. I will cut back in a few minutes. So, alright, guys, we get this sister. I'll tell you guys from like, subscribe. Hey, picture of your guys in a few minutes. So, hi, guys, I'm back. So, this is what cool happened. We got a new desk. It's a very cheap desk, but I can actually roll underneath my chair now. And underneath my desk. And my chair can be comfortable when I sit on it. And I don't have to be like this when I play video games. And stretch out like 1 billion miles an hour. Because I can't put my chair underneath my desk. It would be a lot better. And this... I'm pretty sure I think I know what this is. Let me check to see what this is. By the way, guys, you didn't know tomorrow's my birthday. So, it actually came a day early, but it's fine. Day early. I'm pretty sure. Let me check what this is. I gotta flip it over so you guys can see the address. And it just fell off the couch. That's fine. There should be nothing breakable in it, right? Nothing breakable in anything. It fell back over where you guys can see it. Really? Come on. Flip back over. Let me open this up the other way so you guys don't see addresses. Come on, flip. Okay, now, let me, actually, I can put you guys on a thing. I forgot I could do this now. Is it too much? It's not worth it. Hold on, guys, I'll just do it like this. Guys, you see my beautiful face, right? Right? Unbox therapy. Is that still a channel, by the way? I actually don't know. I know unboxing used to be a big thing on YouTube, but let's see what's in here, boys. What the heck? Ah, everything just broke. Are you serious right now? Why did everything just break? Okay, I think we're good. We're good. Sorry about that, guys. What is in here? What the heck? What kind of shoes are these? What? Okay, I got shoes without any packaging. But this is what I really wanted. Super Mario 3D World. I've not played this game. And it has Bowser's Fury, which is also awesome, which I've never played it either. And I really love the 3D version on the 3DS. So we're going to have fun playing that. We're going to start playing that next week instead of Mario Maker for a couple weeks until we beat it. Because... yeah, and then we'll go back to Mario Maker. Because I like having a Mario game on my channel, but I want to play that one now. And these he popped because they take away too much room in the garbage if you don't pop them. So anyways, guys, I'll come back and we're going to take a walk on the farm. So, hi, guys. I'm back rocking the One Piece merch from Christmas like 2 years ago. I even forgot I had this coat, but it was too cold to wear this at a certain point. Also, I got my new shoes on. Look at these. Whoa. I actually like them. They're actually wide shoes, which are awesome because they're really hard to find sometimes. And I have really, really wide feet. Like, I really like being able to, like, stretch my feet out, if that makes any sense at all. And these are designed specifically for that. So, yay, they're really comfortable. I've tried to wear, like, that's why I like DC shoes, because they're wider than regular shoes, like skateboard shoes. But these ones are even wider than that, which is even better. But these are really comfortable. And I tried to wear, like, running shoes, and they're very narrow at the tip, and they're very uncomfortable. And for me, I got to take care of my feet because I'm a diabetic. So, shoes are very important to me. Granted... yeah, these are awesome. I love these shoes. They're actually really comfortable. I have to break them in, though, a little bit, which is why I'm walking around in them a little bit. But we're going to take it a walk. I should brought my dog with me. Now I think about it, but oh well. Didn't even think about it. Anyways, guys, it's nice out today. It's not too cold. I mean, it's kind of cold, but it did rain. Obviously, you can tell it rained a little bit, but it hasn't rained the last couple hours, so we should be fine. This probably isn't the best time to wear these shoes out in the mud, but you know, I'm not like one of the people that go crazy when you have like a pair of shoes and then you step in mud and then lose your mind and you gotta like buy like, a new pair. There are some guys out there's kids like that in school that would wear like $600-700 shoes and they'd wear them to school and then they step in mud and then they would freak out and have to buy another pair. Like, why buy shoes you can't even wear? Shoes are supposed to protect your feet, not you protect the shoes. I don't understand people like that. I just want a pair of shoes anywhere. Okay, I do have a really weird preference with shoes. I refuse to buy Walmart shoes or non-name brand shoes. Those are the only thing I care about. Do not ask me why. I hate cheap shoes because I used to be made fun of all the time in school for having cheap shoes. That was just a thing that happened when I was a kid. And one time I was bullied so bad. Well, okay, I wasn't bullied. This time I wasn't bullied, but in high school I was bullied for having cheap shoes. And I started buying better shoes like DC shoes. But when I was in elementary school, we didn't have a lot of money. Because back then we had like 5 people living in our house. And obviously... I was the youngest kid, and I had to go to school and buy shoes like every 6 months because I outgrow them all the time because I was growing like a growing kid. But anyways, basically I'd get like 1 pair a year, maybe 2, so they'd be a little bit bigger in the springtime, and then I'd grow into them, and then I had to buy a new pair next year. Anyways, for school. But that was it. Now I only buy a pair like maybe once every 2 years because I don't really walk too much in them, and I don't really care about shoes as much as I used to. But I used to care a lot when I was in elementary school, not middle school. Anyways, in elementary school, my mom bought these nasty ass, the ugliest shoes I've ever seen in my life. I think she got them from Goodwill for like $5. She thought they looked cool. I absolutely hate them. I told her, if you make me wear these to school, I ain't going back in them. And she didn't believe me. So me being me, and me being stubborn as crap as a kid, because I was a stubborn kid. Man, I was the bullheadest kid you ever seen around. I was the angriest kid in middle school. I grew out in middle school, but elementary school started around like 4th grade, 5th grade-ish. I told my mom, you made me wear these ugly shoes to school because I didn't have, I forget what happened. I think I ruined my other shoes or something because I was hard on stuff as a kid too. I think I ruined my shoes, and we didn't have money to buy new shoes because we was really, really poor back then. I mean, we was dirt poor because I had like 5 people living with me at the time. It was me, it was my cousin, my 3 cousins, and my mom and dad. And me, my cousin was younger. I was the second oldest at the time. He was younger than me, and I don't think he was in school yet. But yeah. And I had 3 older cousins than me. And also I think at one point we had like more people living with us for a while, like 3 months or so. We had like anyways, it was really tight living at this point in the trailer park, and we was dirt poor. And I didn't even think about it because, like, oh, everyone else has nice shoes. Why could I have nice shoes? Blah, blah, blah. It hasn't hit me yet, like, oh, we're poor. Everyone else at our school is not poor. Well, yeah, that's what I thought. But anyways, I was a stubborn little kid. Anyways, I told my mom, you made me wear these shoes to school. I'm not coming back in them, right? And so she made me wear them to school because we didn't have money for anything else. And me being stubborn as crap, that I was better than everyone else because everyone else was like, oh, we have to wear cheap shoes. I was like, no, I'm not going to wear cheap shoes. Anyways, more stories. I went to school. I was fine for most of the day. Then I noticed people looking at my shoes because they was god-awfully ugly. These are the ugliest shoes I've ever seen in my life. So me being me, no one actually said anything to my face, but me being me, I took it as people who didn't like my shoes, right? Because I was never really public school anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So I went to the bathroom, asked to go to the bathroom, took my shoes off, tried to flush them down the toilet because me being a dumbass 6, 7, 8-year-old, somewhere around there, maybe even 10, I might have been 10 at the time. Me being a complete dumbass, tried to flush my shoes down the toilet, and then they didn't flush, and it flooded the bathroom because they got stuck in the toilet. So I pulled them out of the toilet. Me being a dumbass kid didn't even think about the germs or anything. And then I go back to class after about 20 minutes. I was like, oh crap, I'm gonna get in trouble. So me being smart at the time, I was like, hey, someone took my shoes, flushed them out the toilet. I told them someone else did it. And I told them, I can't remember what I told them. I was like, I don't know who they was. They just came in, beat me, put me against the wall, and threw me, blah, blah, did this. And they even checked the camera. I think they knew because they didn't really believe my story too much. I walked back to class barefoot, was just socks on, soaked in water because the whole bathroom flooded with like 3 inches of water in the whole bathroom. And then I walk back to class. I bring in my shoes, like, teacher, can I talk to you outside? And blah, blah, blah. I tell her, and she starts like, what happened? And then so they call my parents because I can't go a day without shoes. So my parents being nuts, they thought like, I think they actually believed me because they see me as like a good kid because I never really got in trouble with school, honestly. 1 or 2 times I got in trouble with school, but other than that, it was nothing. I never really got in trouble. I was like a good kid in school. I got decent grades. I got like mostly A's, a B here once in a while, maybe a C. High school changed. I got a couple F's my senior and junior year, but other than that, I got mostly good grades. Anyways, so them being like, oh, we have to wear shoes. I can't wear shoes. Blah blah blah. She was afraid they was gonna get in trouble. If she made me wear shoes. If the school didn't care, she wouldn't make me wear them shoes all day because they's wet. Whatever. They're just wet shoes. But them being afraid of the school being mad at her, so she went to the Walmart. Don't ask me how she got the money for this. I don't know how she must have been lying to me, or maybe the money wasn't the times I thought it was, or maybe we just didn't go out food at that time. But yeah, they bought me a new pair of shoes. It's funny. Anyways, that's the story of the day. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. So hi guys, I'm back. I had to talk to my uncle because he's coming to the road about my Did you guys hear my embarrassing story about me flushing my own shoes down the toilet because I hated them and they were stupid looking and I was stubborn as a kid? That sums it up real good, didn't it? And then my mom and dad found money somehow and they bought me new shoes. They literally went to Walmart, bought me a pair of shoes or somewhere, brought them back, and they were still kind of crappy, but I was okay with it because they looked a lot better than the other shoes I had. But, oh, the chickens are still out. Really? I think you guys are being bad by now. Really, chickadoos? You guys haven't seen the chickens in a while. Let's go film with chickadoos. Come here, chickadoos. The only chickens we have left. You know we're getting another rooster in the spring, right? Here in a couple weeks, and we're getting like 20 more chickens because And once put an electric fence up, you guys can't leave the area. Come here. No. Where's the red chicken at? He's my buddy. Or she's my buddy. He lets me pick it up. She's the only chicken we have from the original. So we actually have chicken for every time we bought chicken. We have the original red chicken, year from the second batch, and then white chicken from the last batch we bought. So we bought 3 batches of chickens over the years. Interesting. Now I'm out of breath running after a chicken. I'm severely out of shape, guys. I've not been exercising at all lately, and I need to get back into it. I'm trying to get a gym membership, but the thing is I don't have a car to get to it, to go there. It's just like 3 miles, maybe not even that, like a couple miles that way. It's a local gym, but I don't have a car to get there 3 days a week. If I go to the gym, I'd go like 3 days a week. I'd do like, this is how I do the gym. I'd go like, do like 15 minutes, maybe 15, 20 minutes of cardio, and do the rest would be weightlifting, which I know that'd be like a nice warm up, and then like weight lift, and then go Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and then take the weekend off. Take like a good 4 days off to recover completely, and then boom. Go back Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Monday, and Friday. I think that's how I do it. 3 days a week, do the whole body workout, which is not super efficient, but it works for me, right? And then do like 15, 20 minutes of cardio before I do the actual weight training, and then weight train the rest of the time, which I know weight training isn't really my thing. And then maybe on the weekend I do like some sit up and crunches. If I actually, gym membership is like $40 a month, which isn't too much, but it's like $460 a year, which is insane. I think I did the math right. I don't know. Crazy out here, guys. I can't wait till spring comes to actually plant stuff and make stuff happen and do stuff outside, and it's not rainy and muggy and cranky. Does it say cranky? Springtime, guys. We got plans. We're gonna get chickens, maybe chickens, because with the bird flu things that happen. I don't know if we're actually gonna be able to get chickens or not in spring, because the bird flu is really bad. But I wish we had a rooster. Man, we could hatch our own chickens. We could easily buy a incubator, hatch our own chickens. We're only getting like, right now we got 4 or 5 chickens. They only lay about 1 to 2 eggs a day because it's winter time, and we get maybe 7 eggs a week if we're lucky, which is not a lot. We was getting like 20 a day at one point. We had 30 chickens at one point. If we get 20, we'll have 25 chickens. We'll get 1 rooster, maybe 2. That way we can have eggs. And because in our experience, I think the chickens like roosters, as long as they take care and they're not mean to them, and you're not have a bunch of roosters all over the place like we did when we had 30 chickens and like 8 roosters, which is an insane way to get rid of them. So yeah, but we had like 30 chickens and like 3 roosters. It was okay. They did okay. You didn't want about 10 roosters per hen, so maybe we'll get 1 rooster for 20 chickens. That'll make him happy, the Mr. Rooster happy. And then hopefully he's not mean. If he's mean, then he's gonna go bye-byes, because I don't deal with mean roosters anymore, because I had enough back experience with it. It's insane. Anyways, did you guys go in bed yet? I'm gonna check on them again. Nope, there's still a chicken out. Chickens, go to bed. I'm trying to break in these shoes, by the way. I'm walking around a little bit, trying to break in some shoes. Oh, I thought that was a chicken, but it's just a white bucket. I'm crazy, guys. Leave them on below my mind. Anyways, by the way, this January's been weird. We got a really big cold spell at the end of December there, right around Christmas time. And then January's been pretty warm. We had a little bit of snow, but usually January is like the coldest, bitterest month of the year. And then February it starts to warm up a little bit, and then March it's warmer, and then May is usually when we start planting the garden. You might be able to plant March if you're lucky, depending on the weather situation. Come on, jump, chickadoo. Yep, the red chickens in here. We got 4, 5 buddies. We got 4 or 5 chickens in here somewhere. Yep, go to bed, bed. Go to bed. Bed. If I can close the door with one hand, let's see. By the way, someone's been trying to get in the chicken house. I don't know what that is. That was a while back ago and it hasn't really changed. I think it was either a rat or a raccoon. Could have been a fox. Who knows? I'm not sure what it was. But anyways. Oh, the other day I found a frog underneath living in that little mud puddle. And I think it was underneath here hibernating. Because there's one more underneath the thing. And we put this in front of it, so whatever tries to get in has more issues getting in. So they can't really open the door up too far. But it doesn't really matter if it's rats or possum or whatever, because they can just slither on through anything. You know what's probably having in the chicken house? A snake. I'm probably having any snakes and they're eating the eggs. Now, when we bought the chickens, we had a big giant black snake that was trying to eat the chickens, and we did not like that, so we got rid of it. Usually we don't kill snakes unless they're even poisonous when you won't mess with them. We don't really have that many poisonous. We have a lot of black snakes around here, but nothing poisonous. We used to have poisonous snakes all over the place. We used to have copperheads, but since we've been cut down the grass a lot and don't have a lot of grass areas for them to live in, it's a lot safer in the summertime. We've only seen a couple of snakes when we first moved, we had snakes all over the place, which is understandable. We let the place go crazy. Also, since they cut down the field, there's a lot less snakes around. Because snakes will not like going through this. They don't like being out in the open. They'll have to live in stuff like this or like this, and then they'll slither out to go to the other areas. But yeah, we used to have a lot of brush around here, which they used to like to live in, but we got done a lot of brush. Makes it look nicer. But anyways, guys, I guess I'll come back in a few minutes. Hey guys, I'm back. Good in the vlog. Didn't do a lot today. Just talk about embarrassing stories. Guys, showed you got my new birthday present. We got a desk. We got a game. We got shoes, which are actually pretty awesome. Love white shoes. They're hard to find anymore because everyone's like, oh, white shoes suck. They're really comfortable. It's actually better for your feet, supposedly. Supposedly, we'll see if I'll wear them for a few years. Because these are really comfortable, guys. Like, honestly, I really like shoes that let me spread my feet out inside of them. Because I hate tight shoes at the top. They drive me nuts and they're hard to find. So I don't really like wearing boots too much. But you got to wear boots in wintertime. Because, you know, boots, cold, weather, mud. It's insane. Anyways, I guess I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. So, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. So, rule the outro. Alright, guys. If you enjoyed this part of the video, it means a lot to me. But if you want to watch more, you can click here, subscribe down below, do all three. Do whatever you want. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. So, rule the outro.